You're looking at wrestling here at 149.5 pounds, 68 kilograms. Wrestling for the United States in the red singlet is Andrei Metzger, and in the blue singlet, Angel Sirakov of Bulgaria. The United States trailing in the dual meet here, the first one of the Goodwill Games, 3-1. John Smith of the United States winning the first match for the United States in the last weight class on a 5-5 tie-breaking criteria. Bulgaria, a relatively young team, not expected to be ahead of the United States at this point, but performing very well with some of their young wrestlers. This is a very important match here for the United States. Andrei Metzger expected to win this one, I would think, to dominate the match, and important to get the momentum back for the United States. Score right now 0-0, neither wrestler being too aggressive. Official calling for a caution against Andrei Metzger. He gets confirmation. 3 cautions and you are disqualified. That is Andrei Metzger's first. Sirakov of Bulgaria elects to put Metzger down on the mat, which is his prerogative when a caution is called. Reaches back to try to hook that leg. Metzger grabs the free leg of Sirakov, blocks off the action. Again, if Sirakov does not work a turn very quickly here, the officials will bring them back to their feet. Well, Metzger getting himself in a little trouble here trying to counter the action, but he did not turn his back to the mat. No points are awarded. Score still 0-0. Lots of scrambling here, but no points being scored at this juncture. We may have a stalemate position here very shortly. The officials will bring them back up. A lot of squirming around, but no points being scored. 1 minute remaining in this first period. There's the call. Sirakov of Bulgaria ends up on top where he started. No points awarded. Score still 0-0. You're looking at wrestling action here at 149.5 pounds. Andrei Metzger of the United States versus Angel Sirakov of Bulgaria. 45 seconds remaining in the first period of this 5th match in the dual meet between the United States and Bulgaria. The United States trailing 3-1 in the competition. A nice front headlock turn by Andrei Metzger of the United States. He takes Sirakov of Bulgaria to his back. He receives 3 points for that action, and now is ahead in this first period 3-0. A very nice move. Metzger has a reputation for some pretty exciting technique, and they're using a little bit of it against a very good wrestler from Bulgaria. Metzger doing a little bit of chasing here, almost too much. Almost got himself in trouble here trying to drive Sirakov off the mat. Wrestlers brought back up to their feet in the center of the mat. It's a very important match for the United States. They're behind 3-1. From a motivation standpoint, to keep the momentum going in their favor, they need to have a win here by Andrei Metzger of the United States. And so at the end of the first period, as time runs out, Andrei Metzger of the United States leading 3-0. We'll be back with more wrestling. Style wrestling in Druzhba Sports Arena in the 5th matchup in the first dual meet between the United States and Bulgaria. Andrei Metzger of the United States in the red singlet versus Angel Sirakov of Bulgaria in the blue singlet. The United States at this point is behind in the dual meet competition, 3-1. Andrei Metzger is ahead in the beginning of the second period, 3-0. Matches only 3 minutes long, 6 minute longs, 2 periods of 3 minutes each. The United States needs the momentum here of a big win. They expected to dominate in this first matchup against the Bulgarians. The Bulgarians, a very young team. Sirakov in on a single leg. Does not get any points until he controls Metzger. Metzger scrambles out of the position. No points being awarded here. Official very shortly, there it is. Blows his whistle, stops the action. Nothing happening will bring them back to their feet. Andre Metzger of the United States probably wrestled more matches than anybody in the United States, approaching approximately 2,000 matches in his wrestling career, both in high school, college, and international wrestling. He's relatively experienced in the international styles, has competed a number of times in the World Championships. Here in on a single leg, trying to convert. Must take his knees down to the mat. No points for this position. He drives Sirakov off. They're giving him the point. They're saying that Sirakov of Bulgaria was fleeing the mat. They give 1 point to Metzger of the United States. He now leads 4-0. Just over a minute remaining in the second period of this match. This will be an important win for the United States. Bring them back even farther into the dual meet. They should be ahead at this point, but haven't wrestled particularly well in this first dual meet. Sirakov doing the shooting here. Metzger in on a nice single leg shot. Converts back out, scores. Well, he doesn't get the point yet. He's not in total control here. He should get the point. Yes, he does. 1 point for the takedown and a gut wrench as they go off the mat. The referee saying that he went off the mat, his head touched, and then he went off. So he should not receive any points for that action. Score still 5-0 in favor of Andre Metzger of the United States. 20 seconds remaining in this second and final period. 149.5 pounds. USA versus Bulgaria, the first dual meet of the Goodwill Games in freestyle wrestling. Sirakov of Bulgaria attempting to pressure Metzger. He's behind, but they're calling Sirakov for his second caution. Only 5 seconds remaining in the match. Metzger will attempt to use his gut wrench here to pick up some more points. Well, too little time left. Andre content to take his 5-0 victory over Angel Sirakov of Bulgaria. The United States now leading in this dual meet 3-2. John Smith of the United States winning at 136.5, and Andre Metzger winning here at 140.